Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. We're only hours away from the 2023 Cali Pro, so I figured I would quickly sneak in my predictions, starting with my pick to win this show, Tonio Burton. This update of Tonio was taken from last night, and judging off how he's looking right now, I do think he will be slightly better than what he was at the New York Pro. Antonio did strip down at the check-in, looking pretty good here. And by me saying Tonio is going to win, I'm not saying he's going to come in and dominate the show, but I do believe at the end of the day, Tonio will be the last man standing. And after this Cali Pro, hopefully Tonio shuts it down because I believe he still has enough time to make improvements before the Mr. Olympia. And let's go into my second place prediction for this show, Moshe Bun, who was a late entry. And this image is courtesy of Buys and Tries over on Instagram. A day ago, Moshe Bun said, "I want to come out and play too." He hashtagged the Cali Pro, Toronto Pro, and Peak Week Fields. Now, there was an updated competitors list put out, and Moshe Bun was still not on that list, but they did have Sergio Jr. Also, Moshe Bun was not at the check-ins for this show, so hopefully he shows up. If he does, he's my pick for second place. He was runner-up last year to Charles Griffin. Now let's go into my third place prediction, Sergio Oliva versus Stuart Sutherland. Now in reality, 9 times out of 10, Sergio will win this matchup. And keep in mind, guys, Sergio has not competed in a long time, also has been very stressed out, didn't even know if he was going to make it to this show. So he may not be at his best, but it's possible that Sergio can come in and win this show. Moshe Bun can win this show, but Tonio Burton is still going to be my pick. Moshe Bun second, Sergio third, and Stuart Sutherland in fourth. Now, out of the Cali Pro, let's talk about some other bodybuilding updates. We have recent updates from the mutant Nick Walker. Nick is sitting at 282 pounds in this update and is also looking pretty lean. Now, when it comes to Nick Walker these days, everyone is going to be looking at the quad sweeps. Are they improving? And honestly, I can't say that the legs really look any different. I think Nick is going to have to take some real time to work on those legs. Could take a year, could take 2 years, or he could be a guy similar to Robert Timms or Brandon Curry. Those guys have been training their entire career to bring the legs up. Let me know what you guys think about that, though. Now, once we look at Nick Walker from the back and the side, Derek Lunsford may be the only guy that can really stand with him in a back double bicep. And as far as this side chest goes, not many that can stand with Nick Walker in that shot either. But Nick still needs to bring the quad sweeps up because guys like Samson Dowda and Andrew Jack are going to destroy him in both front poses every single time just because of the quad size. Now let's switch over to Michal Krizo, who recently posted up some very impressive updates. This guy's in incredible condition ahead of the Impro Classic. We should be about 3 weeks out from that show, maybe 4. Now, a lot of channels have been really hyping this guy up. I watch pretty much every other channel that puts out bodybuilding news. Now, Krizo is in impressive condition, but outside of that, I don't really see much improvements. The upper body seems to be overpowering the lower body in this side tricep, and also, Michal Krizo still has no glutes. Now, this guy's a genetic freak with a crazy structure. Just him coming in peeled is great, but I don't really see many improvements outside of better conditioning. Let me know what you guys think. And in the next update of the day, we have a recent training update from Derek Lunsford and Honey Rambod. And the level of density, the 3D look, the roundness in Derek Lunsford's back can really be compared to 7-time Mr. Olympia Phil Heath. This guy has been second place at the Mr. Olympia, and he's only in his 20s working with Honey Rambod. The future is very bright for Derek Lunsford. This year might be the year he wins the title. Who knows? And let's switch over to Vlad Suaruchko and Andrew Jack over in Dubai. And I was actually surprised by how good Vlad looks next to Andrew. But Andrew still looks like a cartoon character. Take a look at the shoulders, take a look at the chest. And actually, he should be cutting down pretty soon for the Texas Pro, where he will be going up against Blessing Awodibu Hunter Labrada. But that shouldn't be a problem for the man, the myth, the Mona Lisa. And Vlad is looking pretty conditioned in these updates. I wonder if he's doing the show soon. Maybe he hops into the Impro Classic and challenges a guy like Michal Krizo. Either way, both of these guys are looking pretty good. Andrew is looking massive here. Now, in the last story of the day, some of you guys may know by now, but Nick Trigili started a new channel, the BS in Sports, and that channel was terminated. So I am going to talk about that a little bit here. I'm going to roll the footage and let you guys hear what Nick Trigili had to say, and then I'm going to give you guys my opinion on what he said.
All right, so yesterday, obviously you guys know, attempt number 2 to follow YouTube's rules that they set for me didn't work. So no big deal. Now I just gotta wait it out with the lawyers to see what they can get to, like what solution they can get to with YouTube. I feel optimistic about it because the reason I'm taking off the platform is for copyright in 2019, guys. My old YouTube account, so everyone knows, is why I'm in this issue. This new channel that you guys followed, that you fell in love with, had 0 strikes, demonetization, anything, like 0 issues. They took me off for circumventing because my old YouTube was taken down for copyright infringement because of a show promoter that I used their content from.
All right, so as you guys just heard, Nick did lose the BS in sports and he has his lawyers working on it, but he really wanted to emphasize that he didn't lose these channels due to the type of content he was posting. He lost these channels due to a copyright claim back on a channel he had in 2019. So even though the content on bodybuilding and BS was very pushy, a lot of people didn't like it, said he went too hard on Sonny Andrews, More Place, More Dates, Branch Warren, Jay Cutler, pretty much went too hard on everyone, but that channel did not have one copyright strike. This all stems from 2019. Just my personal opinion, I think it's very unlikely that we see Nick Trigili back on the platform. Personally, I think it's sad. I really like his content, but this guy just has entirely too many enemies. Even if Nick Trigili does find a way to come back to YouTube, I'm pretty sure they're just going to report him back off the platform. He probably got over 1,000 reports just in the time that he made that new channel. But that's going to be the video for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are going to be covering the 2023 Cali Pro today. I'm Krishan from GOAT Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.